So this is going to be the last video that I make in this apartment. As of tomorrow, I'll be moving out of here and going back to the house where I grew up in. It's a little bit bittersweet because I like this apartment itself. I like my apartment. I like the one bedroom, little New York City style vibe it gives off. But I'm going back to the house where the rest of my life kind of unfolded before I became an adult. There's a big difference now though. Back then I was living with my parents and my siblings, and that was 2 siblings and my parents plus me. That's 5 of us in a 5-bedroom house. And honestly, it was packed. It was chaotic. It was messy back then. I was a teenager. My sister was a fucking young adult. My brother was just my brother. My mom and my dad were, they were a story of their own back then. But for me, it's really weird because I moved in that house in October 2005. And I moved into that house when I was a 12-year-old kid that had no idea what was going to happen in those, years to come. I was just this fat little kid that, well, not little, but I was just this kid that, I didn't know anything about life and what was going to unfold as any other kid, That was 12 years ago. And 12 years later, I'm going back to that same house, which is exciting, yet I'm a little nervous. Does that make any sense? I've put a lot of effort into that house in the last week, but this apartment, I'm going to miss it. Regardless of, the management, the neighbors, regardless of all that, I'm going to miss it. And the reason why I'm going to miss it is because it's a first place away from home where I actually lived with no jurisdiction of family getting involved with my place, with my things. This was the first place where I actually, started adulting, if that makes any sense. And this is the apartment where I had my transitional phase where I went from being obese to being who I am now. This is the apartment where I, fell in love and fell out of love and had my moments, and I had my happiness, my sadness. I had a lot of that here in this apartment. I had a lot of memories in this apartment in just the 2 years that I've been here, and it's, for me, it's a little bit overwhelming that, this week I'm going to leave it. I have a lot of memories here in just the 2 years that I've been here. I have so much memories here, and now it's coming to an end, and I'm going to be a homeowner. I am a homeowner now. I'm really, really excited. I don't know. Tomorrow I'm getting my U-Haul and I'm gonna get all this stuff packed up into it, and I'm going to be, leaving here. Well, to a new beginning. Bye.